and welcome everybody out there in D&D land. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday morning. We are 1 week outside of the Super Bowl, so if you care about foosball and all of that shit, happy Super Bowl. I'm going to commit to my tradition for every single foosball major event that happens, where I eat nothing but hot wings, so I hate myself the following day, and I work. It's going to be a good day. Before we jump into the action, if you are enjoying this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to watch us live over at the Pro DM Joey channel, you can definitely jump over there, enjoy some of the fun and the action over there. And in addition to that, if all of you are looking to join in on one of our games, we do have open slots available. Definitely reach out and let me know. That button. So, did refreshing the page fix it?
No.
It did for me.
Oh yeah, I was loading for a long time, but I think it finally fixed it.
There might be a lot of assets on this page. Oh well. Anyway.
I literally just lost my site. I had it and then I lost it.
All right, I'm bringing you guys over to the fucking world map. This is stupid. This needs to get fixed. This is getting really ridiculous at this point.
I agree.
Alrighty. Here's where y'all are at, Darktoe. Now, you all get up into the room and cram yourselves in here, and just so you know, you are absolutely shoulder to shoulder with everybody in this room. It is an overlap. It is very uncomfortable. Jimmy, you have to look away. Yeah. So, we have ourselves a bit of a situation. Apparently, Hendrick's son, came back here yesterday.
You're kidding.
And he was speaking with the planking when I came into the throne room.
Yeah, that's a conundrum.
Yep. And, apparently, Hendrickson has been talking to the planking, and I had no idea about this part, about becoming one of the captains of the revelry. And he has specific mentorship, coming from the captain, well, the planking.
The planking is mentoring Hendrickson.
Well, he put in a request for it, and the planking was entertaining it. So, as you can imagine, it was a very awkward conversation, where after I had to hear all of that, I had to go, hey! I need a parlay with your man, because apparently he's been pissing off some nut pirates.
Right.
I imagine that went from his day being great to what the fuck.
Well, he wanted to inquire a bit more about this, and of course, me wanting to be neutral in everything, I was like, hey, I do not want to be a part of any of this. This is not my query. I'm just doing a job. The planking was incredibly insistent. So I had to tell him a portion of the parlay.
What portion?
That you all want to accuse him of being a slave driver?
So nothing new. Well,
yes, that is very new. That is, now the Blank King is accusing me of being a liar. So,
why is he using you for telling it?
For being associated with all of you. Accusations like this usually have to be thrown out because that is ridiculous. When I don't know you other than sailing across the ocean and coming here.
I mean, couldn't anyone just ask, hey, where's your old crew?
That's not what we're accusing him of.
Yeah, but he sold them off and killed them, didn't he?
Yes, but Willie, that was years ago. If
Yeah,
how,
but
how many get again,
crew-
Dorzen?
Be right back.
the whole crew goes thing. That's
All, to my knowledge, all the crew, except for Glade and myself, were killed, and I was sold.
if you kill off your whole. This doesn't change anything. He still killed off his whole crew. If you ask what happened to your crew, unless he says, "Oh, I somehow survived and everyone else died," that's not suspicious.
Well, that was suspicious 6 years ago.
That's the thing being brought up, though.
Yes. And the other thing is they need proof.
Well, that being said,
right.
the Plank King called you a liar, but he wasn't willing to hear you out. Given
No,
the fact
no, he had to hear me out because I had to lay down my captain's hat in order to get this audience for all of you. Jimmy, you would be aware, lying down your captain's hat means I'm taking this very seriously. You have to listen to me on my honor as a captain.
He puts those into his own words.
You should probably take that seriously.
I assume you read the manual while you were up here. It's really not that long. It's like 18 pages.
I imagine pirates don't have the attention span to read long intervals of things, so yes.
Or good grammar.
And there's proud of pictures too, right?
No pictures at all.
Oh.
You think any of them are art? Well, some of them are artists, but they wouldn't be artists
So
for a book.
Jimmy has effectively copied the manual and just returned it back to the barkeep.
Very well. So, you all are going to get the parlay, but if you do not have proof, yeah.
We have hearsay and conjecture. Those are types of proof.
We have an eyewitness.
Yes, and where is this Glade? Because we are meeting with them all in the morning.
Shit. Mary.
Mary just got back.
Right. Mary, I need you to send a message to Glade. Glade.
Okay.
I'm forgetting the pronunciation.
It's Glade.
Glade. Yeah.
Sure. What?
What's the name of this bar, this tavern again?
The
Blue Oyster.
Blue Oyster.
All right.
I liked it, so we're taking it.
Can I just point out that that
Tavern
was a
Police
strange
Academy,
rip-off from the Police Academy?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I was going with Blue Oyster Cult because the 80s reference. Sure.
All right. Warning. Hendrix is trying to be.
Dorzen, I don't think he has to know that as priority. Priority is he needs to be here by tomorrow morning.
All right. Need you here by morning. Audience with the Plank King.
Or else Hendrix will be revelry, Captain.
Or Hendrix might be revelry captain. We're at the Blue Oyster Tavern.
You don't have to use every word.
I know. I'm trying. I know. I'm just. Where are you? There.
Okay.
That's 25.
Mary, you do that for him?
Yep.
All right. Please remove the spell slot.
Yep. One moment.
He replies after a moment. Making our way. Morning might be tough. Trying to, sneak from the north. Well, do what I can. Did you mention me yet? There you go.
I just relay that, and so they're coming in from the north, and well, I learned from this character downstairs that there is a Hendrickson usually parks, or what you call it, anchors his ship on the north side of the island.
Parks.
Yeah. And apparently he's carrying some goods that not even the Plank King would look kindly upon. He takes a keelboat to what's called the Brown House, and leaves 2 of his companions there. Apparently it's it's the first mate, which is a lady, bit of a sneaky spellcaster of some kind, and also some bulbous fellow that I don't know anything more about.
In terms of geography, where are we in reference to like the north end of the isle? Like,
you guys are in Dark Toe itself, which is the southern reach. If you look at the isle, Dark Toe is southern. You're only about 3.5, 4 miles.
If we're looking for his ship, I can get us the most direct route there.
if he hid his ship, that means he most likely has slaves on board. And other non-passable things.
Well, if you'd like, I can go find it to be sure, and I can find these slaves for myself.
Well, my idea is that we, because whatever it is he's carrying on board, and, well, if that is something that the Plank King would not like to see, then maybe we make him see it somehow. And, well, we wouldn't have to, well, of course, we'd have to stay hidden, sort of, not make our hand in this known in any way. But, say, for instance, that their anchor was, well, the chain was broken somehow, and the ship was washed ashore. Maybe someone would go out to investigate what happened and stuff.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of I go find his ship, make sure there are indeed some not so savvy goods aboard, and then we just simply ask him this: show us your cargo.
Well,
Prove us a liar.
Let's just take his ship to the main ship. Let's show the Plank King himself. Make it easy.
you are not going to get the Blank King to leave Doctor.
No, let's take his ship to the Plank King. They're on a
Well, I highly suggest that is a better plan than going there, finding stuff, and coming back and accusing it. I don't know about any of you, but if I was hauling illegal contraband that you do not want people to find, I would have a contingency plan to make sure it is never found.
So we have to go take over the ship.
Just go grab it.
Yes, and if Captain Cletus makes an excellent point. If we don't do this soon, then if we do try to call him out on these bullshit, those goods, as they're referred to, may end up at the bottom of the sea.
Right.
Then we need to leave immediately before he has a chance to relay a message to his crew. He already knows he's being accused.
Anyone ever get the ship name?
Multiple
The
times.
drunken howl or something.
No, yeah, the Drunken Howl. I have it written down.
Okay, let's just scry on it and find it.
I wish I had known about this before. I wish we could have at least waited a day before we started trouble.
With this group, never.
Blade won't be able to make it here till the morning, so this is their best chance.
Seems
Well,
like
which way is he coming from?
Trouble. North.
So is there a way you can make it so there's like a strong wind coming in from the north? See if that can help them?
Not unless I'm closer to Glade's ship, Kuma.
Does Cletus recognize? Does he know who I'm talking about? Any recognition in his face?
Roll insight.
Oh,
15. He doesn't seem to recognize the name Glade. Glade was never really a show-offy kind of guy.
and yet the bartender knew him. Okay.
A bartender knows something? Wow. Like,
Yeah, what are the chances?
Well, the reason I mentioned those, the first mate and that other fellow is that they're supposedly waiting in the keelboat while Hendrickson is doing his business here. So we
cannot
could...
mess with them while they're here.
Well, we can, but no one has to find out. Or no one
this
can
is
find
a
out.
conversation I do not want to be a part of. I'm gonna go take one of the other rooms and go to sleep. Very well.
Make sure you lock your doors and, you know, all that safe stuff. Have useful, be useful.
Useful is incredibly useful. And he goes out, leaves you all to your devious scheming and planning that he does
Well.
not want to know about.
One thing I have an idea for is, Mary, me and you have the capabilities to control some tides. So why don't we borrow those rowboats that we came here on, and we use those to make our way to the Drunken Howl.
I mean,
Well, sure, but what do you want to do once we get there?
Well, I thought the plan was we make sure that whatever he's trying to hide, he can't hide.
Get on board, knock everyone out, and ransack it.
That sounds better to me. How many
That certainly
people can you
sounds
turn into a
fiery.
fish, Slytherin?
I'm sorry?
How many people can you turn into a fish?
Well, today, not anyone except myself,
Oh.
and maybe one person. That being said, I have prepared a spell that allows us to move unseen, and I'm out of character. I'm referring to Pass Without a Trace, as well as no, that's about it actually. As well as some other things that I had prepared for when we were still on the ship. Like I said, no, sorry, go ahead.
This is a question of DM. What time of day is it at the moment?
It's middle of the evening. Not quite midnight yet, but you'll be hitting tomorrow pretty soon.
We need to leave. It's a long trek to the ship. Then we have to deal with what's on it.
Wait, is it a long trek to the ship, Jero?
On a rowboat? Yeah.
4 miles, dude.
A rowboat, but using control water to literally kind of motorboat us.
4 miles.
It's 4 miles.
Yeah,
It's
4 miles
time.
on a motorboat's not.
It's
that
gonna
long.
be faster, but it's not going to be as fast as an actual motorboat.
What about 2 motorboats?
Jesus Christ.
No,
The
sorry.
rowboats can only hold 2 people, and we have a lot of people here.
Yeah. You need 3 rowboats.
Rowboat can only hold 2 people?
The ones
Yep.
that you guys brought into the shore, yeah.
No.
I mean, unless you guys have a different means of transportation, or...
Let
Do
me.
you, do you have the
I
ability
ha-
to turn us into clouds, Soren?
I mean, this is the perfect place to purchase a boat.
No, Kuma. As I said, if I had maybe one more day to, rest and prepare myself, maybe.
Let's just take a boat. Let's just take the boats and use to control water.
I do have an idea, but I'm trying to just make sure that I can do it. So give me a second, guys.
The ideas
Magic
on
users.
ideas on ideas.
Read.
Let's-
Oh yeah,
let's
Jimmy.
go to the
did
boat,
you-
guys.
What were you saying, Dorzen?
I was gonna ask Jimmy if he ever if he has any gadgets that might be able to help, because I don't know what he makes.
I don't have anything for water. I mean, I can like walk on it, but that's about it. Dorzen. I can pay for a boat if you guys want a boat.
I
Would
mean,
the boat really be faster at this point?
More to get everyone on the same one and then use the water augment.
That sounds like a great idea, Willie. Let's see if we can go find a boat real quick.
Guys, we don't have to make this complicated. Like,
Yeah. This group likes to make it complicated, though.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
So you go downstairs. Who's trying to purchase a boat?
Me and Willie.
Fantastic.
Oh lord!
How do you go
Can I
about
with them to
doing
make sure
this?
they're not killed.
With what money?
That's not
I-
even a question.
I see the boats lining the shore, the cove, what have you, and I walk up to somebody who looks like they are coming off of the boat or that they're like going onto the boat, and I ask, "Hey, do you know if we can borrow a boat for maybe a couple hours, the night maybe, and bring it back?"
What do you need it for?
We need to actually just go around the island real quick. Some of our friends are at a different part, and it's not really. This place is dangerous.
You need a crew? You need a crew.
No, he points back towards the bar. See, there's Willie, and the rest of them are inside. There's about 6 of us.
we just want a boat that fits 6. Don't worry, we're cool.
Someone walking out just goes, "No, he's not," and just keeps going.
It's full.
But anyways, they look at you all and goes, "All right, if you want to borrow our boat here, you are taking some of my crew with you. I don't know if any of you actually know how to man this thing.
We do. We actually have a pirate captain, and we can pay you enough gold." And Jimmy just takes out his pouch and like opens it up.
His eyes go wide. 1 second. I need to look up the price of the boat, and he will, of course,
Triple
scout
it.
you.
Jimmy, I would recommend buying, not renting.
Let's call it at 5,000 gold. If you bring it back in one piece with all of my crew, I'll give you back 3,000.
What?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, and that's we can pilot it ourselves, right?
Well, I'm still putting a couple of people on your boat to make sure it's still fine. So 5,000 now, you'll get 2,000 when you get back. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. And he'll shake on it. Go ahead and delete 5,000 gold.
Sure.
How much gold do you have?
A lot more than that.
Enough.
I forgot how much money he got from that shop.
He's still making money off the
Yeah,
shop.
you don't get it. I'm making. I've got a pension plan.
How much do you make per week?
Oh, enough. There we go.
Just for perspective, Jimmy is the Bezos of this. Just
We're
Yeah.
getting there.
Wait, really?
But anyways, yeah, you pull out all of the coin, and he sits there counting it alongside of you, and fishes it into a chest and goes, "By all fucking means, have fun." Hey guys, take all. We'll leave a little bit of food on there in case you guys need it. Come on, guys, let's go, let's go. And he takes off everybody except 2 of the crewmates.
They would have a good time.
This is a keelboat. It is a full keelboat.
We'll be back. I promise. We're actually staying here.
Yup, sure. And just keeps walking off.
This guy sold his boat and 2 people for a profit. He doesn't care.
Yeah. If you don't come back, he's happy. If you come back, he don't care. But anyways.
You can buy a new boat.
Yeah. But anyways, you all get on the boat. You have 2 people who actually know what they're doing, plus Dorzen, who definitely knows what he's doing, and none of you are proficient in water vehicles, right?
I am...
I think Dorzen's the only one technically proficient with water vehicles.
Yeah.
And navigation tools.
And none of you wanted to spend any of your month travel starting to work towards it, so yeah.
It wasn't a month, it was only like 2-3 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, but that would have been working towards it. Anyways, you all get set up, and Dorzen, you start manning the vessel and the ship and telling everybody what to do, and you start setting sail. One of the individuals on the ship goes over to you, Dorzen, and goes, "So who we killing, boss?"
We're not killing anyone, we're getting proof.
Sure.
If people die when they fight back, sure, but don't kill unless you have to.
Sure thing.
I really
like
think
how
we
we
should
winked
have
at the
some
same
kind of
time.
plan here, guys.
What'd you say, Mary?
I said, I think we really should have some kind of plan here. That involves a bit more than just going there. But
We can do you all can think of that while I'm driving this 4 miles up the coast. We have time.
right. So here's my suggestion. I say we go to the other keelboat, the one that belongs to Hendrickson, and we take control of it. I assume the form of his first mate or the other fellow after we speak to them. Of course, we need to take them out. Not necessarily kill them, but speak to them. And then we can...
Yeah,
infiltrate
killing
the
is actually
ship a bit more easy.
illegal. So yeah, knocking them out would be better for now.
I will also remind everyone that the Plank King apparently has a diviner wizard who, when he learns of this, might be inclined to help them figure out what happened. I'm protected against those kind of things. I don't know if you guys are.
Well, that's why you can say you weren't involved, provided there's no way to make you tell the truth.
And Mary, you've been with your necklace long enough, or your item. I'm not sure if it is a necklace on you. You've been with your item long enough. You know that there's no magical divining on you or anybody within 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It is a proximity null around you, just to make
Right.
the effect a little better.
Right.
So.
All right. So, well, if you stay very close to me, it helps you as well. But
Jimmy, you wouldn't be able to supercharge that effect, would you?
Well, that's kind of what the room is back in the tavern.
well, unfortunately, we can't take the room with us when we go traveling.
No, but I could do it on the ship once we're there.
Your keelboat does also have an anchoring harpoon, Dorson. This is a large metal construct that is meant to harpoon through other hulls that you can crank in order to drag your boat towards something and attach to it.
It's good. It's really good.
And also, if you shoot somebody with it,
Splat.
more or less, there's a
By the
hole.
way,
People might live, though.
one thing I wanted to ask, did you guys want me to use my Find the Path spell on the Drunken Howl?
Didn't Willie do scrying on it?
Willie, did you scry on it? I
How's
didn't
it
hear
go?
that part.
going to, unless you guys have a different plan. I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
The trip is going to take you longer than an hour no matter what, so Willie, you could recharge your spell. Short rests are great for workouts. So are you going to try, Willie?
Is that what we're doing, guys?
Sounds like we want to get the keel boat. So
Yeah.
if it's possible to find that somehow.
You
Yeah,
want
I'll-
to divine on the keel boat. You'd have to know what it looks like or be familiar with it. If you divine on a keel boat,
But no, we're looking for the drunken owl, I thought.
is that what you want to divine on?
Yeah.
There we go, making decisions. Woo! Let's go, people. Alrighty. You begin
Decisions
scrying,
are-
and it fails.
Huh. Right, he knows there's a divination wizard on the island.
Okay. Glad that didn't work.
Well, then looks like we're doing this the old-fashioned way.
All right. Are we supercharging motorboat in your boat? It'll cut down travel time by about an hour.
I think Scylla would definitely go ahead and do that.
There we go. Take off the spell slot so we can travel.
I have.
And the rest of the crew that are trying to help you all move is very surprised by all of this as you are blasting off in that direction. The individual who's assigning himself first mate to you, Doors, and looks over and goes, "So how many harpoons do we need?"
Enough to make sure they don't run away.
10. Goes downstairs, brings up 10 harpoons.
Jesus.
Methinks that this crew has done this before.
So, do you want me to be in charge of it? And he's like sitting at the major harpoon crossbow. Or do one of y'all want it?
How many of them are there?
There's a single one. Keelbones aren't that large.
Yeah, remember that he only left 2 crew. This guy and some other dude.
Between all of you and the 2 people that know what they're doing and Dorzen, it is enough to run it. But typically speaking, a keelboat requires 8 individuals to run it. It just so happens your rower is fucking Kuma. So.
Oh, right.
Stroke.
By the way, what's your name?
Just call me 1. I'm 2.
All right, 1 and 2, I need your help making sure this thing stays flowing. Mary, get on the harpoon.
I think she was 3.
Jimmy, if there's anything you can do to that harpoon to make it work better, you have 2 hours, unless you have a better idea.
Seems.
So, are we changing this from an infiltration to a all-out
I think
assault,
that's what
is
you've
that
been
it?
hearing for the last couple minutes.
No, the other thing too is we don't simply have to assault the ship. If they're hiding their things from the divination wizard, we take away whatever's hiding it, and then they can't hide that shit anymore.
Well, my plan is that Mary is the best shot out of all of us, and if they've been messaged to move the fucking ship, she'll have the best shot at keeping it tethered. Is my brain and my plan, my backup plan on that. Sorry.
Well, maybe, but I'm a bit worried about these other 2 of his fellows, the first mate and the bulbous fellow who's said to be on a keelboat. What if they suddenly show up and they might have the capability of warning him. that
Hey,
something's
2,
going
watch
down
out for a
this-
keelboat. Sure thing, 1.
Problem solved.
Starts keeping watch.
Not solved, but
I'm gonna have a
Alright,
question after this session. I just thought of something. Sorry. There's weird stuff going on. Jimmy's going to once they hit the northern part of the island, because I imagine the ship is somewhere past that.
Yeah.
He's going to ritually cast water walking if we don't already have that, just in case.
Sure, if you want to do that when you're close to the destination, that's fine.
Oh, by the way, one thing I guess I should ask for clarification on is we never got a long rest or anything after the fight with the Kuatoa.
That
Oh,
was
yes,
a
we
couple
did.
of
That was a
days.
week.
Yeah, that you're
Oh,
long
was it?
rest.
We're,
Yeah.
we're full.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, remember, I keep time jumping you because I'm not making you roleplay every fucking day on a boat. That would be boring beyond belief.
That's
Okay.
why Glade is almost at Dark Toe because we got a little ahead of him.
Okay, I kept thinking I was like super low on spells then, because well, not super low, but low enough to make me worry.
Alrighty, so is anybody else taking any other precautions?
Oh, at one point after Selwyn's done with his motorboating, he's going to go ahead and use this.
How long does motorboat last?
10 minutes technically, because wait, let me double check. 10
Yeah,
minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so that's only 10 minutes for helping. That does shorten your time down to about an hour or so. So yeah, it's fine. And then you're passed without tracing for about 1 hour. So your boat is leaving no trace.
And once we get closer, I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself and just look like some random pirate lady.
You saw several of them in Darkville.
Yeah.
Are you modeling one of them, or are you just similar?
I'm just trying to look nondescript.
Generic NPC pirate lady number 2. Gotcha.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome, fantastic. So as all of you are sailing outwards, you do hear from up at the crow's nest, A1! Yeah? Ask them if we're supposed to be looking out for any form of communication. Are we supposed to be looking out for any form of communication?
I'd
Yes.
say yeah.
Yeah, why? I see a hawk.
Fire!
All right, Mary, roll me a perception check to find it.
Well, actually, I was going.
I was going to say the same thing.
Go
Can
ahead, roll your
Sylvan
perception
find it?
checks.
25.
This is something far enough away that you would have to be actively looking for it, not passive. Mary, Kuma both see it.
Bring out
How
my
far away
longbow.
is it?
It is roughly about 300 or so feet away.
Okay, yeah. I'll bring out my longbow. That's not first increment.
So it's disadvantage to shoot.
Yeah. Let's see if I nail this sucker. I got 3
Someone
shots.
give him guidance.
Guidance doesn't help, Bless does.
Fortunately.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, so you're shooting with it. Remember, it's dex on a longbow.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'll inspire Kuma.
Okay. Why'd you roll 6 times? What?
3.
He has 3 attacks.
Oh. You all watch as in the middle of the air, just feathers.
It was just a random bird.
Missed it was actually the divination wizard's bird trying to find.
Two looks down at all of you. You got it. You got it.
You got it.
If
I
it
got
was a seagull, it would be sort of overkill, I guess. But hawk was a bit more suspicious.
I just have a question, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Do you normally use hawks for communications as pirates, or was that possibly just some random fucking bird?
Oh, we use hawks all the time. Yeah, we do. They're really well at being trained, and they can feed themselves with ease. Also, they eat rats. Very hygienic to keep them on the boats.
Can I
So how-
attempt this?
Not
see
to
where
mention
it's
that
from?
one had a note on its leg.
Can we try and get
Really?
the note?
I mean, it's somewhere in the waters. It's destroyed by now. There is not a piece of that bird remaining, Kuma.
Well, let's just hope it wasn't for us.
Yeah. Well, it was flying like away from you towards the north, so yeah. All right, I'll keep a watch if anything else comes by. And he keeps looking with his.
Just the one night, all the emergency messages out to the
Arrow,
family
can we just
pirates of
know,
Dark Toe.
was it heading out towards the sea or from the sea?
It was heading parallel with Dark Toe up towards the north.
Okay, so it would have been going to the boat, essentially.
Possibly. If it was the right one, but he noticed it, so.
Okay.
He rolled fairly decent on his perception.
I'm going to keep an eye out for more birds.
All right.
Specifically hawks.
Do you want to climb up into the crow's nest?
Yes.
Okay. You get up there with number 2, and number 2 looks over at you and goes, "You ever used one of these things before?" He hands you a,
Wait,
what is it? It's a binocular, not binocular.
Spyglass.
Spyglass.
I
Spyglass,
just
yeah.
had a thought.
Just one? Haha, nice one too.
So, if that's how they're communicating, what if we make, this is all while we're still going, by the way. What if you make a fake note saying you're expecting guests, and he gestures to the party, and then I, as the hawk, go and deliver that message.
Jimmy and Dorzen, both of you roll me intelligence checks.
Yeah, that sounds like...
That's not a good idea?
It's clever, but...
No, it is. If it wasn't for the
expecting-
fact that Jimmy read the handbook, which strictly states that if you're dealing in any specific communications meant only for your crew, you must use your secret symbol inside of the communication in a coded letter of some sort so people cannot trick any of the pirates on the island. And the Plank King has to be aware of everybody's secret symbols and communication.
Okay, these pirates are way too fucking organized.
Yeah, they are.
They're still alive!
No, that's...
I mean, I have the book, Silverin, if you'd like to read it.
They're in the middle, in between the two powers on this ocean, and they're still alive.
Yeah, no, they're in a defensible position, and they have a dragon turtle.
Yeah.
And they're
But
also
that's not
a,
enough to protect yourself.
They're also a nation of pirates.
It's...
And they were run by Grog.
It's whatever.
At what point do you stop being pirates? Like,
Yeah.
Well, they've been around for 140 years. They organized a lot.
well, sounds like a town at this point. Like its own form
Two will call down to you guys and go, I mean, we could send one of our own hawks and see if it can find its way over there.
Oh, perception for the spyglass.
So it's nighttime now, right?
Yeah, it's late into the evening.
Right. So it'll be. We don't have any lights on the ship lit, do we? Any lanterns or anything?
There are lanterns, but they're not lit right now unless you guys want to. 1 and 2 are both half elves, so they can see.
Yeah, we're not gonna have any lights in the book.
Very well.
Keep an eye out for hawks. 23.
Alrighty.
Actually,
So, as you all sail around that area, you do make it over past the crescent north of Dark Toe Isle. Once you get there, you all see that there is a massive sheer cliff high above one of these islands, and then there's separations of numerous other islands. As you're now in the proper location, I need you all to roll me survival checks to see if you can find what you are looking for specifically.
Just for clarification too, my pass without a trace, is it still up? 'Cause
It has been less than an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
You have probably 10, 15 minutes with it currently.
Alright. Yeah, because once it goes down, I probably just proc another one up.
Very well. I'll let you know if it takes longer. But based off of... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who didn't roll yet?
Oh, I didn't roll. I thought 2 was the max. Alright. There's my negative 2.
No, when it's a... There's group checks where people can interact.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. Silverin... Actually, just Silverin. As you're all looking around out here, trying to keep very careful watch and find easily hidden locations, it's becoming increasingly more difficult to do this. However, Silverin, as you pass by a small gap between two cliffs, you do see further inwards there appears to be a large cove where you saw a reflective surface.
Sylvan points at it. There. Head that way.
2 looks and goes, I don't think we can fit in there.
Go.
I don't...
Person turns the boat and he's been on boats. Can this boat fit in that wedge?
What's your... Roll me a perception check.
Just get us as close as you can.
Oh my god.
It'll be a tight fit, maybe. Who knows?
Jimmy, did you give everyone water walking? I didn't hear what you said there.
Yes.
Yes.
I guess. I
Yeah.
mean, if I'm the one who also saw it, would I be able to do a perception to gauge the size of the boat?
It's like 10, 15 foot gap. Your
Wait,
boat
was
is
Jimmy paying
roughly
attention?
15 feet wide, so it's going to be tight.
He
Was
is,
Jimmy
and-
paying attention?
He is, and he's saying, just get us as close as you can.
There we go.
Is it not? Okay, I'll go off Jimmy.
There we go. Because if you
Alright,
ram
that's-
into it, you're just.
Yeah, no, because I wasn't aware of that. I
Jimmy,
thought it was
lead
like an
through the boat.
opening
He's
enough.
not
for
going to
us.
wreck it. We're going to safely park it right out front.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, Dorzen, I need you to give me a water vehicle check utilizing dexterity.
And can
Or
Soren
ways.
be helping him by pointing out where it is exactly? Oh, am I?
No need. Dorzen's fucking focused.
He's been waiting for this for like 10 years, dude.
Oh, the seahorse man.
Alrighty. So, you managed to get right up next to one of these cliffs, parking the boat fairly close by, and 1 and 2 kind of, move downwards, get themselves defensive. 1 has a rapier on his side and sits at the large ballista, and 2 has a short bow, a long bow, a table full of daggers, and seems to be holding one of the harpoons ready to reload it for 1 very quick.
Did you just say a table load of daggers?
Yeah, he sets up, a bench. One of the benches, he just places daggers across it. They've done this before. Pirates
Wait.
have different expertise, man.
Wait. So, are 1 and 2 joining us?
Oh, they're staying on the boat, but they're getting ready.
Oh, okay.
Guardianship.
Alrighty, so if we see anybody other than y'all,
Unless they're with
make
us.
sure they're pirates.
what? Oh, we're
Hey,
hunting
they're-
pirates.
No,
Slavers.
Oh! If I see anybody other than y'all, we kill them.
unless
Unless
they're
there's-
coming with us.
Unless they have some kind of mark. What are we going to do if we have whole people with us? Certain mark to let them know?
So,
Gives you a
why
thumbs
don't-
up.
we can all walk on water right now. So we can just sneak up to the ship and use a grappling hook and climb aboard.
That is the plan, yes.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Mary, you
Right.
do have a grappling hook, don't you?
Yes, I do. I also have
And
spider climb.
I should still have Pass Without a Trace still up, right?
You have about 10 minutes of it.
Alright, that's not too
More
bad.
than enough time
So-
to sneak on this boat.
Well, that'll be enough to get onto the boat. It's up to you if you want to keep this or...
I'd say cast it again, so
Well, no, I'm gonna wait until we get closer before I decide on that.
can't you virtually cast it?
No.
No, not Pass Without Trace. I wish.
All right, shoot any other pirates we see.
I'm gonna cast spider climb on myself before we go over there. It lasts for an hour in concentration.
Very good.
Would somebody like to be invisible? I have an armband if anybody.
That would be what? How does it work?
It makes you invisible for up to an hour. You just
Oh.
put an armband on.
I'll take it.
I give it to Kuma. Kuma, you're invisible.
That's the best invisible barbarian.
You're God.
Alrighty, everybody, as you begin moving your way over towards the ship, I need stealth checks from all of you.
10 mentally.
Do you get advantage if you're underwater the whole time?
I give them disadvantage on seeing you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Willie's gonna be underwater the entire time.
Geez, Silver's almost as stealthy as Mary right now.
Can you keep up with us if you're underwater?
Yeah, I move same speed.
Oh, okay.
Willie has all almost useless abilities, but still very good.
Somehow.
Alrighty, Dorzen disadvantage. Yep. Kuma with advantage. Well, your stealth.
Yeah, I
He
did.
did. He was the
Oh.
first.
Oh, sorry, it was above the spell. Cool. All right, so your party's average is over 19. Not
Did
bad.
you count that with everyone's plus 10?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
So, you all begin traveling out there. Walking across the waters like ninjas from Naruto and sticking close to the walls. Moving quietly in towards that cove. Silverin, as you get to the outside of the cove, it did take you all about 5 minutes on rough. And you all look inside, and immediately you all see nothing. Aside from Kuma, who sees a very large ship.
I will point out where the ship is.
Wait, how
Oh,
did I
and
see a reflective surface?
You are invisibly pointing out where the ship is?
Shit. I'll whisper.
There you go.
The ship's over there.
I don't see anything.
Will he see it with his stupid vision?
Are you able to see through illusions?
Let me just. I don't know if he's at high level yet.
Actually,
cast
Willie,
see-
you're underwater. You see the bottom of a ship.
He's gonna
I'll cast see invisibility on myself.
All right, is that also concentration?
Nope.
Okay, then. Bing! You see a ship. More importantly, you see that there's a magical veil inside of this cove that separates your field of view through it.
If we know that it's kind of an illusion sort of thing, can we make like, what are those? Isn't there like a save or something to try to see through it?
That's only for things that specifically affect your mind with illusions. This is a static physical illusion. You can't see through it unless you have something that sees through it.
Or you can probably dispel it, so
There's
No,
that
that's
as well.
that's still the case with major. Okay. Yeah, actually, well, I can dispel it actually. Or should I?
But before we start doing that, let me climb aboard and see what
Damn,
we're
if you
doing.
hear combat, you know things got south.
Here,
What were you
Mary.
saying, Mary?
take this.
Mary was speaking. What were you saying?
Yeah, I said let me climb aboard first and let's see what we're dealing with. And Jimmy's saying something.
Here, take this with you. He gives you his earpiece connected to Dorzin's. You can speak to us.
All right.
It's in a little earring. You probably have a spare earring hole somewhere.
Yeah. I'll just make one.
I don't know if you have a message, so that'll
Well,
work.
why,
We can communicate.
why don't we get up to right to the side of the ship then? Because if it's a huge ship and stuff, that means that if we're like right at the side of it, like that we use the ship as its own cover, essentially.
Yeah.
That's possible. So, Mary, are you going first, or is everybody going at once?
I think.
I'm going up first.
Very well. As
And
you're,
I'm going to yeah.
Mary,
I
sorry,
say-
I want to point something out to you before you get up to
Can
the
you
ship.
hear me or what?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before you actually get to the ship, with your passive, as you walk closer to that veil and you see the veil, you see a copper wire across the water, like right beneath the surface. It stretches over to the sides of the cove, all the way up, and all the way piercing to the top.
Stop.
Do you have that
And
spell?
It's message.
No.
Well, I don't recognize exactly what it is at first. That's why I'm going to roll Arcana.
Very well.
I'm not sure which though it is.
That's an
I don't
alarm.
Yeah, I don't have +10 on that. That's the pass without trace.
Jeez, that. Pass all tests. New spell. +10 to your Arcana checks.
Wait.
All right.
That is an alarm spell. It's a very simple, low-level spell, but it seems to be something cast repeatedly in this location to make it more permanent.
Right. I use the earring and communicate back to whoever's on the receiving end.
Dorzan.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently there's an alarm spell here of sorts. Can you ask Jimmy or maybe Silverin if they know how to permanently disable it? I don't have the dispel ability.
Jimmy, Silren, there's a permanent alarm spell up ahead. Can either of you dismantle it?
I can dispel it. I should ask this to Joe. with alarm spell, if it gets dispelled, that doesn't set off the alarm, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But if
Or,
you
sorry,
simply-
you're asking me, but you probably would have asked Dorzen to ask Mary, and Mary's 18 would have been able to tell you.
Alright, so I
I
don't know
would
whether
have
who
told
to
you
ask on
because
that
I
one.
know how to use the spell and I've used it before, and I explained.
I knew someone had it, but I forgot who.
I forgot somebody in this party had it. Okay, cool.
So I would ask also, maybe if it's possible to simply cut the copper wire and destroy it.
No.
No.
Okay.
Well, let's get closer then, shall we?
Alrighty.
Wait. I pick up out of the box my anti-magic collar.
And you had that.
Or wait. No, that would dispel everything I'm wearing as well.
And also cause you to
Or
fall into
everything.
the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I won't do that.
Yes.
Can I pick it up with an arrow so I don't touch it directly?
Give me a sleight of hand.
Minimum is 25.
Okay, yeah. Yes, you can.
Yeah, so I'll do that and just hold out the arrow and touch the collar to the copper wire.
Okay. Give me a thieves' tools check.
Jesus.
30-20. That does beat their spellcaster safeties.
Woohoo!
So you angle it properly on the side so it never cresses the threshold, but sits over top of it, which is very difficult because it's a single fucking wire. As you slowly touch the side of it with the collar, you watch as the wire in the water over the walls and up on the ceiling falls and collapses into the water right here, leaving a soft splash.
Right. I'll just communicate quickly back. No, I took care of it. Forget about it. And I move closer and start. Well, I still have. I take a closer look at the boat itself once I get closer and just see if there's some kind of sheen on it or anything.
This boat has a massive hull to it. The dark coloration of the wood is meant to match the evening's water under a lit sky in order to blend in for infiltration much more easily. The ship itself sits out of the water roughly about 25, almost 30 feet before you have the mast, which luckily does fit into this cove very slightly. You see along the side of the ship that there are about 5, a total of 5 doors that you would be familiar enough with your time spent near water to know cannon holes or ballista holes.
Mm-hmm.
As you get over towards it, there is a ladder that seems encrusted into the ship towards the center of it, but it doesn't stretch all the way down here. It only stretches down about 15 feet or so.
Right.
And it's in the middle of the right-hand side of the ship. As you get up, you hear somebody flips a table from inside of the ship. Tired of you always fucking cheating. Shut the fuck up, you stupid.
All right. Well, I'm gonna using my spider climb right now. I'll just climb up the back of the ship and just peek over the edge. So try and get a sense of how many's on deck right now.
Well, that's one less pirate.
So you do have you no longer have the plus 10, but you're at 25.
Yeah.
You look over the ledge, and you see that there appears to be 4 people up here, 2 of which are mopping, one of which is kind of looking over in the direction that you were, confused. And the 4th one appears to be, practicing spinning the rope around and trying to, do tricks with it.
Oh, the lasso.
Yeah, that lasso.
Are there anyone in the crow's nest?
Not that you can see.
All right.
Um,
And these guys, how close to each other are they?
The two people mopping are about 40 feet across from one another. Each of them is closer to one of the other individuals who are on the ship. The one lassoing is close to the one on the right, and the one who's looking over the edge is about 20 feet or so away from the one on the left, or the back of the ship.
All right. So I'll just lean back down and communicate. So there's 4 guys on deck. There's some people down below deck, of course. One less apparently that got killed by another right now.
Yeah, I was gonna try to say once I saw Mary kind of deal with the trap after we were told she's done with it. Sylvan was going to tell everyone to get moving so we can get close to the ship before the spell ends, but...
Oh. I mean, her tinkering with it would have taken too much time. Your spell would have ended.
Well, while she was tinkering, then if I knew that much, then I guess I would have cast it again.
No problem. It's back up. You're the only person who has to reroll stealth. Everybody else has not broken it yet.
A reminder that I keep forgetting, I do have a Cloak of Elven Kind, so I actually have advantage on stealth.
Hell yeah, you should be using that.
I forgot. I keep forgetting I have it.
Wait,
You're
you're not
welcome,
an
by the
elf?
Well,
Yeah.
All right,
Advantage
so
on-
27. Not bad. Okay. Sylvan, you would also notice on the back of the ship there is somebody looking out towards the cove, questioning. Your passive would definitely see them.
Sylvan points him out to everyone. That's our spellcaster, I bet.
Man,
How close to me is that person?
From you, about 40 feet on an angle.
All right.
I mean,
Someone
you can
watching.
shimmy your way across the hull of the ship towards them if you want. But yeah, they're literally at the edge, holding onto the railing, looking out.
And the others are further away, right?
The one person mopping is right next to them. But the other two individuals are distracted, mopping and lasso practicing. They're like jumping through the rope as they do it and shit.
Else get close. I'm invisible and everything.
I mean, if you would like to, Kuma.
Yeah.
Okay. So minus 10 from your stealth roll.
Would be 15 then.
Okay. Willie. Back in the water.
Okay.
Trying to mimic Mary.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
I was gonna say, Dorzen, Kuma, I can get him off that boat. Actually, let me double check the range on this. Yeah, I can actually, maybe. I can get him off that boat, but he'll likely make a splash. So either you catch him, or you take him down. And
wait till we're closer.
Well, right
we
now,
have to.
right now you can't really get closer unless you're invisible or going some other route because he's looking in this exact direction. Stealth does not work if they have line of sight.
Judging from where he is and where we are, how far away are we?
You're about 80 feet from the boat, and he's about 25 feet up. Sorry, he's on the back end, 35 feet up.
Okay, that might not be able to actually.
But Kuma's already sneaking up there. You hear him. 15 passive is not great. Oh no, you wouldn't hear him until he's all the way out there. So Mary, what are you doing since you're the one right there?
Yeah, I'm considering is it possible at all to sort of come at these guys without none of the other seeing that person?
Roll me a survival check.
Survival.
Yeah, to see if you
Alright.
can. No. It'll be a rough one. I mean, like, just from looking at these guys, more than likely you can take them out like that. But you're not the quickest at taking people out, unfortunately. You usually take out one big target at a time. It'll be difficult to time it properly.
And this person looking backwards out into the cove, what does he look like? Or
he is wearing typical pirate-looking garb. Definitely not somebody super important on the vessel. They have a rapier at their side, a boot knife, what appears to be a shield on their back.
All right. Do they have like on the ship? Is there a there's usually a kind of bell or something that you can ring for like either dinner or alarms and stuff. Do I see one of those there?
In the crow's nest, there's a bell. And over towards what you could assume is the captain's quarters, there's a bell.
Right.
Can I Assassin's Creed this guy looking out?
Can you climb? Do you have a natural climb speed? Nobody ever takes that feat. It's so good.
Yeah.
What feat?
The athlete.
Athlete. Don't I have athlete?
I mean, that just means you have to roll for it. If you have it,
Yeah.
you don't have to roll.
Roll me an athletics check, Kuma.
Okay, one.
You don't have advantage unless you're raging.
All right.
16. You climb and find little grooves in the ship, hoist yourself underneath them, and as you're getting up there, Mary, you see the individual hears a noise. You also hear a noise. And they begin looking down.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, but they heard something.
It's just a ship moaning and groaning.
It's just a predator, you know.
And Willie, like,
So,
the ocean far off.
What'd you say, Willie?
Willie jump out of the ocean far off and make his best dolphin noise.
Give me a performance check.
Okay.
Unless you have the actor's feat.
No, it definitely does not have the actor's feat. Would never use that. Performance 23.
Let's hear your best dolphin.
Okay. Hashtag YouTube. I don't know.
Just jumps out. The mating sound of the dying dolphin. Beautiful.
It's that one video with where the guys are yelling in the sky. Just
but me and I assume Silverin and Kuma like look that way. He's like, what did he just say about our mother?
But anyways, he looks down and Mary, now from your angle, he like turns away. Hey guys, I think we got I don't know, some
Mate and dolphin.
shit's weird. Can you contact Molly? What the fuck is it, man? The one with the mop drops it. Starts coming over towards him. I don't. The ceiling's not shining. And I heard something.
I send a message back to the other guys. Just okay, get ready to attack. We're gonna have to. They're getting aware something's going down. So, and
Move up.
I cast silence on their position.
Okay.
Run.
I do want initiative on this map here because, yeah. Everybody place yourself somewhere around here. I will roll for the pirates. Ooh, they rolled decent.
oh, like crap.
Yeah, my token's not.
Oh God, Willie's huge.
You can put yourself on the map.
I'm dragging. I cannot.
There you are.
Who's our? Oh,
Pirates.
Took me a minute.
All right, did everybody roll their initiatives yet?
Yes.
Okay. So, Dorzin, you are the first one reacting as Mary says that.
All right. I'm gonna use my action to dash towards the boat. That's 60 feet movement.
Alrighty. You begin dashing over towards the boat, and as you do so, the individual who's like talking to the others still has the periphery out, looks over at you, and starts pointing at you, shouting, and looking back shouting, but you hear nothing.
And neither does the other guy.
No, they all see. They're like, "What the fuck are you? What?" So, Dorsey, you dash up there as far as you can, and then that's your turn. Mary.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on deck and up to up to the other guy. Or does he look like he's noticed anything? The other guy who was mopping.
He notices
Two guys.
Molly and the one mopping is right next to him. The two mopping people are next to him. The lassoing guy is still far away, and he's standing closer towards the north end of the ship where the captain's quarters is.
Right, so...
He's not in your radius, the other three are.
Yeah, so those three are in the silence zone.
Yep.
I'm going to use the web of wand on all of them. Or the area they're standing in.
Okay, so it's deck saves?
The wand of web, I mean.
The web of wands! Deck save, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an 11, an 11, and a 6. They're stuck inside the web.
I'm not sure what the DC is, but yeah, probably.
Higher than 11, I assume.
Yeah, and then I'm getting myself on deck and hiding, moving over closer to where the last guy is, and hiding.
The last guy does hear you swishing around with your wand and summoning something, and then looks and goes, "Fuck!" So you run over and hide.
He hears me using a wand. Isn't that just a point and click, so to speak?
Taking an action does break your stealth, unfortunately.
It was in the silence spell, though.
No, he's the only one who wasn't.
Not this guy.
But she was casting in it.
Yeah.
Because
I was.
Oh, you're
was
in it.
close to-
Yeah. So no, they wouldn't hear you. I'll have them roll a perception check to see if they care enough to. Okay. The other three are going to try to break out of the webs. Athletics.
Wait, so we don't have him surprised?
That was a surprise.
Yeah.
That her.
Oh no! I mean
her
the
silence
whole
was the surprise.
The surprise round thing is what I mean.
Yeah, that was the silence I cast.
Yeah.
But
anyways, the three of them are stuck, and Lasso Boy is still lassoing. Dimmy, your turn.
You hear a yeehaw from him.
I'm just double timing it after Dorzin, and I'll use my action to bring out Ouch and Ouch 2, and then we'll throw up a protective field. So me and Dorzin basically. I imagine everybody else is still further back, but 8 temporary hit points, Dorzin.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
That's it for me.
Kuma.
I'm going to finish climbing up with my movement speed.
Movement gets you right up on top. You see the three people who are yelling and shouting, and you hear nothing, so you're aware there's silence. And then there's the Lasso Boy further away.
How far away is the Lasso Boy?
Roughly about 50, 60 feet or so.
Yeah, from my position, I'm going to... Lasso Boy's a dangerous because he's next to the bell, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, he's going down.
All right.
Longbow.
Hit.
2.
Hit. Hit.
I thought we were trying to be. Okay.
8, 12.
You don't get the +2?
That's from dueling.
Oh, okay. 8, 8, 12, so 28 beats their 27 hit points. Mary, as you're standing there, you watch as and the individual's stuck into the wall itself.
Oh.
I thought we were trying to be non-lethal about this because rules, but
Mostly non-lethal.
Well, Well, if they see us, they're going to be lethal.
Don't
Anything
worry,
else?
Dorson can preserve his corpse. We can bring him back.
Anything else, Puma?
What kind of invisibility is that, Jimmy?
Regular.
Yeah, you're no longer invisible after the first attack.
So the 3 people stuck in the webs just see an arrow, and then suddenly you appear right in front of them. They, but silently.
I just grin at them.
All right, Silverin, your turn.
Yeah, no, someone's just moving up. Cause,
So dashing.
Yeah.
Okay. Willie.
I guess I'm just swimming up to. I mean, I was already swimming up to the ship, so
All right, so you pop out of the water again. Oh, people are doing things.
yeah. I guess I climb up.
Do you have a natural climb speed?
Nope.
Okay, athletics check.
Athletics check. Athletics. Really? 6.
Yeah, you're starting.
Okay, bonus action far step. I'll get up there.
Much better.
Okay.
All done?
Teleportation makes people so lazy.
Yeah, right? Damn, but I don't have to work for it. Just
Yeah.
Why would I need strength? I just teleport.
Dorsin, your turn. You
All
move
right.
60 feet. You're about 20 feet away from it.
All right, I'm gonna use my action to radiant soul my wings out. And I'm just gonna fly up on
You
top.
ascend upwards like a righteous angel above these mundane pirates who, but silently crying.
I go from terror to even more terror to we're dead.
Yeah. Anything else?
Uh,
You see the individual pinned to the door. Just
he's just dead. There's
there's a bolt in his throat, a bolt in his lung, and a bolt in his heart.
Oh, we can fix that.
damn it.
We have the technology.
But your movement and fly on a diagonal gets you just to the top of the rear of the ship. You're still 60 feet away from that individual.
The reason why I was asking was because I have spare the dying.
At a range of 30 feet?
I do actually because I'm a death cleric.
If you could get 30 feet closer, you could do it now.
I mean, I went up 20 for the ship. I can move 10 feet closer.
Well, it's a diagonal. You move diagonally up. That was your movement to get there. Wait. Yeah, 10 feet closer. All right, so now you're only 50 feet away.
Damn. Okay.
You can technically get there.
I can?
Yeah,
Fighters have a great ability.
Oh.
What's more important than Dorson?
Wait, I get movement with action surge?
You can use an action. It's action surge.
Yeah.
It's not multi-attack surge.
All right.
The other thing too is, can't you technically dash and then?
I use an
just
action to
bonus
get my wings out.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So I cut myself having to make the check to climb, and I'm immediately up there. Fuck it, yeah. Action surge, use my action to dash towards him. Make it so he can come back to life later.
Okay. So as you fly over, holding your hand out like this divine angel, the 3 pirates watch as you just hold your grip against the individual, and the arrows kind of like sink out of their body and they slump downwards, closing their eyes. You can't be stabled with a punctured lung or heart. But you are stabilizing them now. They just fall. All done?
That would be an action. No, I'm good. I'm done.
Mary!
Right. So the other 3 are still stuck in the webs, all of them?
They're trying to
They're
break
also
out.
petrified.
Yes. They're crying. They're trying to break out. They're stuck between an archangel and a fucking demon
Dinosaur?
dog lizard dinosaur man. And then you, who just looks like generic NPC number 3. This is bullying at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not killing them.
I mean, does that
can't
make
go
it better or
non-lethal.
worse?
What'd
Can
you
I
say,
go
Mary?
non-lethal with sneak attack?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Because, yeah, I'm taking a bonus action to hide. For
You already hit last turn. You hit last turn.
yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your passive stealth beats them. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna move up and just get behind one of them and just knock the blunt end of my
You
short
still
sword.
have to roll to hit. They are restrained by web, though,
Right.
so you have advantage.
Jeez.
Were you psychic bleeding?
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not using psychic blades.
Okay,
So
well, let's delete psychic
that's-
blade. So that was 12, 14 off the first roll, and 12 off the second. So
Okay, this is why you put them separately.
9. Well,
Yeah,
it's
I do.
organized. It's organized.
but it was ticked on the sheet because I normally use it.
22 is 33, 31, plus 20 is 51. Oh, you are so lucky you did not double their maximum hit points on that. You just barely didn't double their maximum hit points, though. Crack right on their
Instant
head.
death.
Oops. That was...
Pull
The end
away,
of it.
see a bit of brain.
Oops, that's
See
the
a bit of
second
brain.
per-
You're like, well, you could have
And,
at least tried to dodge. Like,
yeah.
The other turn out screaming even more in silence.
And then I'm bonus action dashing away again to get to cover.
just. Ours turn. They're gonna try to break out again. Hey, one of them breaks out. The other one does not. They break out of the web and start running.
Is that the one next to Kuma?
No, it was roll a d2, Kuma. 2, they were the one next to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to? You have to hit
Yeah.
him with your bow though, because you don't have your sword drawn. Or you can
Okay.
bite.
Can I recklessly bite?
Of course.
Okay, recklessly bite and trip.
Okay, go for it.
Can
Freaking
you use it to just
Battle
shove him
Masters.
back in the web?
Does that miss?
Does that miss?
Yes, it does.
Hold on. Do I have anything I can do to fix that?
Do any of your Battle Master abilities get precision attack?
I don't have precision.
You
Wait,
missed.
didn't Mary give Kuma an inspiration a while
That
ago?
was way
Okay.
more than 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say that's what I
So as you see them running, breaking out of the silence, just screaming at the top of their lungs. That is their action, movement, and bonus action. They might
Wait.
make themselves pass out. What?
Isn't web difficult?
Difficult terrain.
Can you click the wand? Or spell?
Let's look at
Yeah.
web.
Well, yeah,
We have
web
it here.
does make difficult terrain, but I don't know if the wand does the same stuff.
It does. It casts the spell itself. Depth 5 feet.
What is it difficult terrain in
Well,
that
they are pirates. They do have bonus action dash. So they do break out of the web. But the radius of silence, as it was silenced directly on them,
20 feet.
20-foot radius, so 20 feet out. Difficult terrain, that would have been 15 feet. Bonus action dash. Yeah, they would have gotten out far enough to be heard. But that's their turns. Jimmy, you hear suddenly,
50 feet running up towards the ship. Am I able to get there?
that's a total of 75. You're just shy of the ship itself.
Okay, that's it. I'll pump another temporary hit point just to see if I get higher.
Sure.
Arcane field, and that is my turn.
Alrighty. Kuma.
Yeah, I'm dashing towards him. Short sword out. I'm going to try and knock him out.
Alrighty.
Can I reach him?
Remember, the web is difficult to read.
Yes. Can I adapt to the web?
That's an action to do so.
You said it was a reaction.
Oh, it's a reaction. Yeah, you step into it, and you watch as Kuma's body's covered in these little spider hairs, and you move through it easily.
Spider Kuma, Spider Kuma.
I wanted to give you a climb speed.
It allows you to stick to things. It doesn't give you a climb speed.
Okay. If I reach him, I will recklessly short sword to knock him out non-lethal.
Okay, go recklessly non-lethal. Go for it. Just
Yeah, for the head.
29 damage.
Damage is
Thunder damage. Great. 15, 7.
Wait, I thought that was lightning, not thunder.
no. That's Mary.
Oh,
All right, so
whoops.
that's 17 damage. He's still up. That one he goes that. Wait, does he? 3, 9 plus 17. No, he's just barely still standing. That's enough to take him down. You just run over. Go to sleep, and everyone else hears. And from below deck, Kuma and Mary, you both hear. Hey, what's going on?
This is the perfect time for Mary to mimic.
All done,
Something
Kuma?
fell on him.
I'll just. Can I shout out on my sort of
words.
immediately?
4 words.
Yeah, just. Ah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. You know, I allow that to be like a punctuation in Pirate, so sure.
As
Roll
well
me a
as any
deception
curse word.
check. Roll me a deception check on their turn, Mary. Kuma, all done?
I turn back around to look at the one that's stuck, and I just point.
All right, their turn.
Silverin, your turn.
I dashed up to the ship. How close am I exactly?
Oh, you can get right up to the bottom of the ship. On this
Well, I
turn,
mean-
with just
Well,
movement.
I mean, I don't know if I can do this, but I want to try to. If the guy's stuck to the side of the ship, right where I'm at.
He's stuck in webs close to the side of the ship.
I mean, I was gonna try to basically thorn whip, but instead, usually it's supposed to pull two things. One, I was gonna ask if I can take out the thorns of the whip.
No, spells are still deadly, no matter what. However, the Thorn Whip does work the way you think. Yes, you can pull them over a cliff.
Or pull himself up.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, can I pull myself up?
Oh!
Because he's stuck there.
Technically, it's just pulling in a direction. I don't
If
know
you're doing it against a target, you pull them towards you. If you do it against a structure, you pull... Let me read the spell, because that can be a little broken.
Yeah, let me. It didn't do the
The
spell
card.
card.
Yeah.
So let me fix that real quick.
I'm looking at it now. Create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command towards a creature in range. The range is 30 feet, so you technically don't even have to hold it. Short answer, yes, you can do that. However, you have to summon the Thorn Whip above you to whip you and pull you up. Which means you have to hurt yourself to do it.
Wait, so. Alright, never mind then. That was.
It was clever thinking.
Yes. Unfortunately, you have to pull a creature towards the whip itself. Yeah.
I mean, there's rules of. That's.
I understand the rule of cool. I'm just debating
Um,
of setting the precedence of allowing somebody to do this now and how it can be broken at lower levels.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm wondering how broken, though.
I mean, you could use it to snatch a chest behind a dragon, technically.
So-
I mean, if.
If you want to attack the ship and drag yourself 10 feet closer to the ship, give me a wisdom check. I'll make it
Let's
roll-based
save.
to see if it works. Okay. You managed to latch out onto the ship and pull yourself high enough on that you can hold on to something before the Thorn Whip moves away. But it did pull you 10 feet closer.
Scramble the rest of the way up, I guess? for
You
movement?
have 10 more feet of movement. So, athletics.
Oh, shit.
But you did make it to the point that you actually have things to hold on to, so it's easy. Not bad, yeah. You scramble 10 more feet. Now you're only 10 feet from the top.
That's okay.
Sorry, it took you movement to get here. You don't gain additional movement from climbing. It's always less.
No, I knew that one. It's just.
Willie, your turn.
So there's one guy left, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna just walk to him, and we're gonna use plane shift.
Why?
Oh, he already did to a baby Yeti. Why not do it to some random
You
schmuck?
have a
definitely
destination you're
non-lethal.
sending them.
The same place we sent the baby Yeti.
Alrighty.
Hold on. Is plane shift vocal?
Let me check.
It's
If-
verbal, but they don't have to hear you. Wait, is it touch, though?
I think it's touch.
I think it's only touch if you're. I think it's only touch if it's with your people that you want to go. If it's unwilling, I think you can do it within range. Maybe.
I mean, I'm just walking up and touching.
You have to touch them, but it's still a verbal component, so you can't do that.
Oh, then I'll go to where we heard that guy's voice. I'll just. Yeah.
So you're trying to get below deck?
I mean, I got the teleport first up. I'll just poof.
So you're teleporting below deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's multiple people. I'll touch both of them.
Sure. Doors in.
This is immediately going off the rails of what I was hoping for, but I have to. All right. Dorzin's gonna use his turn to tie up this body with his own lasso, or his action to do that, and I'm gonna start going downstairs into the ship.
Okay. You look around and you do find the stairs that head below deck, and the moment you get down there, you see Willie touch 2 people and they disappear from sight. And there's about 4 other crewmen who are now starting to jump into action. All done?
Yes.
Right. So. Yeah, I have no idea what Willie's doing right now.
Nope.
I didn't see him go down there.
Wait, doesn't he have to see his destination too?
So I'm still going to try and do the deception to make them think that everything's calm and fine up here. So I'll imitate the guy's voice that I heard earlier and just, oh, it's fine. We're just making jokes, her. And I guess that's my action.
All right. Roll me a deception check. Because of your actor's feat, I believe you have advantage. Does actors give you advantage, or is it nothing good from it?
I think it just gives you
actors-
proficiency.
Actor.
When trying to pass myself off as a different person, so
Yes. Okay. 30. Yeah. Hey, Molly, get down here. We have some other people. That'll be on their turn. Speaking of which, the individuals are going to be charging.
I still have my movement.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes, because I want to run over to the side of the ship and just peer into not into the hole of the cannon, but the hatch where it is, and just try and get a look inside. I don't
Alrighty.
assume they're ready to fire the cannon in my face.
No. The cannons are not even remotely loaded. You do see that somebody is getting off of it, with their feet was resting on it to start jumping into the action. However, after they yell at you, Dorzin, you have 2 of them run after you and start swinging their weapons. Miss. 23.
That hits.
Awesome. 8 points of slashing damage.
Thank you for the temporary hit points, Jimmy.
Ding. And Willie, you have 3 people attacking you.
Sentinel on one of them.
Okay.
And I am doing non-lethal as much as possible.
Yeah, you hit. You hit. Uh, 19. They're still standing, but they look a little rough. Willie, after the two people swing, one of them. Let's look at your AC of 9. Both of them hit you. AC of 9?
Yeah.
He can't. Yeah, you're a warlock. You can't wear armor.
Okay, then.
No, yeah, you can.
Anyways, both of them hit you. Ooh, good damage. 11 and 6. Now they'll attack with their second attacks. Con save to maintain concentration on your spell. One of them manages to miss you, but the other hit. For 6 more damage again. And from below deck, more of them start running up here. There's about 10 or 15 of them. Jimmy.
I make it to the ship, and both of the ouches, I put them right on the hull, holding on, and they climb up 15 feet.
Alrighty. Kuma.
Is there a way to get below deck?
Yeah, you just saw 2 people go down there.
There's still a guy on the deck in the web, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah, one more.
I'm going to make a motion for him to sit.
Roll intimidation.
Do I have advantage because of everything he just witnessed?
I mean, they have disadvantage.
Yeah.
They stop struggling.
Tell him to sit, and I'm going down below deck.
Ready. You go down there, you see 2 people on Dorzen, 2 people on Willie. The one on Dorzen looks a little rough.
Go for the one on Dorzen.
Go for it.
I'm going to bonus action Rage.
Okay.
Do reckless, non-lethal.
That sentence doesn't make much sense.
It doesn't. Yeah, you hit. 10 damage. The one that was already hurt, right?
Yep.
That's enough to take him out.
Go for the next one.
Do-do-do-do.
Boom. Boom.
Isn't it fun being a blunder? Yeah, that hits. So 5 or 12, 13 plus 12. They're still standing. All done?
Yeah, that's all I can do because it's a not gonna action surge yet.
Silverin, your turn.
I want to get on this ship.
All right, you finish climbing your way over.
Anyone else conscious up here?
There's one person who seems to just accept their fate inside of webs.
Okay. Someone will leave him, and
Okay.
he'll continue down towards the ship.
All right.
Sorry, into the hull of the ship.
So you're dashing.
Yeah.
All right, you get over towards the doorway where you hear all of the fighting commotion happening. Now, just for the sake of everybody here, those of you who passed by the ship on the surface of the water, other than Jimmy, you do notice that this is the right ship. It has the right lettering on it. Willie.
I was about to say.
Yeah, just in case anybody was worried about that, it is the right ship.
There's another ship just right behind it.
that one's the real one. They're just like, man, what the fuck is going on over there?
Oh, the address was Hidden Cove number 2.
Mary comes down and she's got this dark look on her face. Guys.
Well, no witnesses. Willie, your turn.
God, there are no non-lethal spells, but there's none.
There isn't. You can't cast a spell that's non-lethal. It's impossible.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
Didn't we give Willie leather armor?
No, we gave him leather clothes. Yeah, it looks like summon greater demon.
You're giving Dorson a lot of work tonight.
There is not enough space in these closed corridors for a thief, so it can't be summoned.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything I can do to knock people. Actually, I got a short sword. I'm just gonna start swinging that thing randomly. I don't know how many. I probably only have 1 attack. with
Probably, yeah, you miss.
This is stupid. I'm gonna Farsight out.
Back on top of the ship, or in the water, or where? Santi, thank you for the host.
With the guy that's in webs, I guess.
Alrighty. Bink! It's still silenced up here.
Jokey.
All done?
Yep.
Doors in, your turn. Hey, now there's more people.
He's knocking all their asses out.
Trying to, at least.
Yep.
Yeah, that hit.
I'm gonna assume that anything with a 12 is going to hit them.
Anything other than a 1 hits them. Go ahead and roll your damage. That's 1 down. And 2 of them down. Nice. Crash, crash. Moving your way through them. Mary.
Yep.
All right, so I assume they're. Yeah, what do I see inside the under the deck from the side? Like kind of.
Oh yeah, you're still on the side. You saw the individual stand up and head out the door where there's a flood of these pirates moving down the corridor, and you recognize the sounds of Kuma.
Right.
Just blundering.
I'll point the web wand at them too, and just poof down at the bottom of the stairs there. Try and get them stuck as well.
Hey, one of them succeeded. I'm assuming a natural 18 to succeed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the DC is on that one actually.
Probably like 13 or 14, something ridiculous.
I do have to head out.
Take care, man.
All right, and then I'll pop inside the. Yeah, just climb inside the hole and move over to somewhere where I can get in cover and do a bonus action to hide.
Go for it. Alrighty. Yep, you are stealth. Let's see how many of them can break out of the webs.
The one that decided to keep his fate.
3 of them break out of the 15 towards you. Silverin. Not Silverin, Dorzen. I'll change everybody's displays here in a second. It isn't yet. Yeah, 3 of them break out. So you now have 4 people attacking you. Ooh, 21?
Yep.
Yay! 8 points of damage. 18?
Nope.
Okay. And that's it.
No one took a shot at Kuma?
You're kind of in front of him, so they're going after you first.
Gotcha.
Yeah. With the difficult terrain, they can't really move past. Jimmy, you made it to the top. You see Willie standing in the silence, and you see somebody who just gave up on life sitting in the webs.
Yep, I make my way towards the commotion down there, and that's my turn.
Ready. Kuma. Left. Blenderization. Silverin.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. So I'm down there now, and I see Dorzen getting knocked about by 4 guys, or attempting to knock him
See
down.
people trying to
Yeah,
hit him,
there's a
just batting them
couple
out.
of hits.
It's like that one guy walks up from the group, punches him. Oh shit. Out.
No, I just feel like Dorzen's that like taller kid holding the smaller kid who's throwing punches at him right now. They're trying to.
That's a little more accurate, yeah.
I guess seeing that, Solen's just gonna say, "Need help, or do you got this?"
Get the slaves.
That's what my plan was, and
No,
yeah,
if
so
there are slaves.
Solen will.
We're in deep shit.
Let Silverin take their turn, please.
Solen will go look for the slaves with his high perception stuff.
Okay. How do you plan on making it down the small corridor with 15 individuals and a web?
Oh.
I'm asking that
okay.
because you can actually accomplish this.
I mean, I have one method I really want to use, but the smarter move would probably be wild shape into something small, and we'll make my way there.
Okay. With your passive, you do see that there's a hole in the corner. If you want to go mouse size.
Yeah. Let's go mouse.
All right. Give me a survival check. All right, 24. So you head over towards one of the banisters, crawl down into a hole, and start heading down. And you do notice that there is a 5th layer all the way down. Yeah, I was hoping it would be like a giant wolf spider and all of them go, what the fuck? You know,
Well, I mean, I was debating on just using a tidal wave to literally fill the room and just.
Now I'm a shark.
Well, no, it vanishes after, but yeah.
All right, Willie, your turn.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna, I don't know, head back down. I don't really have any non-lethal moves I can do, so this isn't good.
Hey, Willie.
Hey,
Where are they? Wait, where are? And then I get cut off. I only have to-
over here, and I guess, I have an idea. I guess I'm just gonna summon the rock above the ship.
Okay. Brock. Just following in a circle now.
Just get at the door and start screaming. Be scary.
Roll its initiative, please.
Okay. Let me add him in and.
Well, yeah, we should wait because its initiative might be before Dorzen.
Initiative.
No, it is not. Okay. Here we go. Dorzen, your turn.
All right. Bonus action, Shield of Faith on myself.
Sure.
Because why not?
They have
I
to
should
roll a
use
19 to hit you, asshole. Yeah, go for it.
Hey, I got extra cargo up here now.
Sure. Yeah.
Swing, swing, swing.
Great song. Hit.
All right. First one, add 15 to damage because Radiant Soul.
Alrighty. They're still standing. Oh wait, add radiant. Oh no, yeah, no, they go down hard. First one, they go down.
Second guy.
That's enough to take one down. And now at this point, you're at the spider webs.
Do I want to be a dick? Let's find out next turn.
Mary, your turn.
So how many people are left there right now?
By the sounds of it, probably 8.
Right. And do we hear any like shouting coming from different parts of the ship, suggesting there are more pirates down there, or?
You definitely hear shouting from down below.
All right. Right. I'm gonna move down and see if I can find a way down into the next deck below them.
Okay. Any further down, and you'll be pressing at the water, if not going under it. Okay.
All right. Yep.
Okay. So you head down there, and you're trying to find a hole into the ship from the water itself.
Well, I climbed inside last turn.
Oh, so you're going behind everybody. Give me an acrobatics
yeah.
check. Okay.
Yeah. So, I actually have spider climb active, so I don't think the webs affect me at all.
Okay, yeah. If you bonus action disengage, you can move through all of the enemies, no problem.
All right, because how many of them are still caught in the web?
There's about 8 of them in this little clusterfuck right here.
All right. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just Misty Step past them
Alrighty.
and get to the next deck then.
Poor thing. Let's see if any of them break out. One breaks out.
Well, do I see anything into the next area soon?
Yeah, you go below deck and you see that there are more of these rows of rooms that have cannons inside of them, but there don't appear to be any more people here. But there is a doorway to an even lower deck further ahead of you.
Okay, and that's where the shouting is coming from?
You do still hear shouting beneath you.
All right.
Okay, so I was in the middle of rolling. That was 2, 6. 3 of them managed to break out of the webs this time. And those 3 are attacking at you, Dorzen. Hey! One of them got a natural 20!
Hey.
12 points of slashing damage.
I feel like that's just that moment now where Dorzen's like, so you have chosen death.
Yeah, this is like you did all the side quests. Now you're like level 50 for level 10 boss.
Yeah. They're trying to hit you, and okay, Jimmy. Now you make it downstairs.
Yeah, I'm going down there, and
Dorzen's surrounded.
ouch, help him out, and he's going to do another arcane field to buff Dorzen. There you go, Dorzen, 9 temp HP. And I'm going to do the help action, running up to Dorzen's side. Leave him alone! And Dorzen has advantage on the next attack against the next person he attacks, adjacent to him.
All right, Willie, have the rock roll an intimidation check.
Okay. Let's see it. Rock. It does not. Should I just do charisma? Oh wow. It has negative charisma. I don't think that's how a rock. 17.
17's different. You all hear this shattering cry of what all of you know is a rock, and all of them are looking like, "No, what is that? What is that?" Freaking the fuck out because they've never dealt with a rock before in their lives. And they all look terrified.
Okay. Yeah, it's still gonna be trying to tear its way in.
Alrighty. Kuma! I'm Kuma. Blunder. Yep. Silverin. At this point, you've scurried down to a different level, even lower into the deck. And you do see that there are numerous cages down here.
Are there anyone in the cages?
You hear some voices yelling for help, but they're covered. Or sorry, there doesn't appear to be anybody inside.
Yeah, no. Someone will end his wild shape, and he's going to go ahead and cast Dispel Magic on the cages. Or
Okay.
actually, I should say the area with the cages to get all the enchantments in there.
You have to target a specific magical effect.
Oh, is it?
Yes. So you'll target
Gosh.
one of the cages you hear somebody in.
Yeah, where I'm hearing noises from.
Okay, what level are you casting Dispel Magic?
I was just gonna go 3rd level, but if that doesn't work, I'll try the higher one next time.
Okay. Give me a Wisdom check, please.
Can I? No, I can't use my my inspiration die thing.
Not retroactively. You have to declare it beforehand. So yeah,
Fuck me.
you cast the spell, and the magic seems more potent than 3rd level.
You're in there.
Help me! Help! Willie.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna bonk the guy on the head that's given up on life. I can't really do anything. I guess, do I have advantage with that or no?
They're restrained, so yeah.
Okay. Knocking him out, hopefully. 26. Let's see if we got 20. Nope.
Alright, that hits.
Okay.
Ow! Still silence, but ow! That's not enough, but...
Make a motion for the... I don't know. I guess I'll just walk towards the door then in the rock and... I can't do it.
Doors in. Go ahead.
Dorzen really hates slavers.
Fair.
These guys are covered in spider webs.
Yep. And your hammer is on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Hammers on fire.
I'm gonna use Pyromaw to cast Burning Hands.
Oh shit.
There you go. So deck save.
And can I just point out you're inside a wooden ship?
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I think is since they were strained by spiderwebs, don't they have disadvantage on the deck saves?
Yeah. What's the DC right now,
I also
Dorson?
think the web catches fire.
16.
It does. 16 is the DC right now? Okay, so 1 success. Wait, no, disadvantage. No successes. No successes. Nope. Ooh. Nah, just barely not. Okay. Yeah, all 8 of them failed. Roll 25 points of damage. And what's the web additional damage?
I put it there. Roll 2 more d4.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, just the entire time Dorzen was describing that, I was imagining when Anakin was at the Tusken Raider village.
The Raiders, yeah.
So,
He really hates slavers.
as you now hear from below deck, people crying and screaming for help, Dorzen, you do twirl your hammer around twice before thrusting it forward with this inferno. And you do hear Pyromal. Right decision, boy. And all of them collapse down. If you want to try to save some, you may, but more than likely they're mostly
I'll
gonna
use
die.
Spare the Dying on who I can.
Okay. And at this point, Mary, you get downstairs where you hear the same cries and screams coming from 3 of these cages, but you don't see anything inside. Oh, wait, you still have see invisibility, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see inside that there is a Furbolg, a Tiefling, and an Aasimar, all stuck inside of these cages. And it is at this point, now that you do have the realization and proof, and you have asserted your dominance over these low-level pirates, that we are ending the session, everybody. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. Next week, we're going to have a Battle Royale. I may not stream it. We may. Who knows? And then the following week, because Dorzen will be back, we will actually have the confrontation with Hendrix. So, thank you all very much. We'll see you next time. Bye.